Good morning, everybody. Well, after a couple of days of walking and yesterday being a rest day, little Moo seems to think this is what we are going to do all day today as well. You're not getting up, Molly? We're going for a walk? Absolutely not, madam. We are out today. So anyway, a good morning to everybody. I have managed to get her up out of the bed. However, we have not moved very far because she is now on the sofa. And despite me saying when I got this caravan, sorry for the clunking, I've got a load of dishes that I need to do. I was a bit lazy last night and didn't do them, so got to do that before I go out today. So yeah, when I got the caravan, obviously I said I am not going to let her on the sofas, let her in my bed. You know, I've relented. She just looks at me with those big sad eyes and I'm like, right, come on then. So yes, she is now currently on the sofa. Look at her. Are we going to go for a walk today? Hey? Just look at those eyes. How can I resist? She sits there looking at me, giving me them eyes, and I'm like, right, let me put a cover on and you can come up. Are we going to go out today? Oh, apart from we've also got... Oh, you're not allowed on there. Absolutely not. Down you come, matey. Honestly, it's like a zoo. Come on. You seized your chance then, didn't you, while I had my back turned? Yes, you might well be there eating your basket. That's why you're not allowed on the sofa, isn't it? Hey? Because you'll end up eating my sofa, won't you? Hey? That's right, go and eat the dustpan and brush. So as you can see, she's very comfortable. Now, plan of action today when I have had a shower and done my dishes is because I don't want to take her on a strenuous walk because I think she is quite tired, bless her. There's a walk that I done, I think it was last year. It may even be the start of this year. I can't remember now. But I did do bits of filming of it, but I think it was before I was doing YouTube. So there are pictures of it on my Instagram, I know that. So I thought I'm going to go back there today because the weather isn't brilliant, but it's quite a low level walk and it's up to a disused quarry. I found this walk quite by chance because one night I was sat in the caravan, had my big AA atlas out, and I noticed, I was actually looking for trig points, but I noticed it said something about site of historical slate mining or something. So I was like, oh, right, I'll have to go and have a look at that. So yeah, I just wandered off one day and it's absolutely brilliant around there. And there is a really good history of the slate mining as well. And there's an absolutely huge building that was built for producing the slate and stuff, and honestly it's mind-blowing when you see the size of it. So I thought if I do that today, it's not too far from the caravan, she won't get too tired. I know it's going to be very wet because we've had torrential rain, but I just need to get out today. So once I've had my coffee, had my shower, made myself look presentable, we're gonna head off there. Oh, the roads are a wee bit wet, limey. That's all the rain we had last night. There's little rivers running down the road. Right, I need you to see what I see now. You probably can't quite make it out just yet, but this is absolutely, to me, spectacular. This is what floats my boat. Hopefully it's going to come into shot now for you. Can you see it? Just look at that ahead. Isn't that just something else? Look at that. Oh gosh, can you hear all the water? Isn't that amazing? Look at the size of it. Right, so I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to go and do the walk around the quarry first of all, and then bring you all back here because it is absolutely stunning. Right, this is where we are. It's a little parking area. Now there is a big lake just behind me here, but I'm not going to show you that just yet because obviously with a certain somebody, she's going to be in the lake before we've even got off on the walk. So I am heading up there where it's really misty, but it isn't far to walk and I can actually see the quarry in front of me. And I have a feeling that mist is going to lift. Well, I think it's going to keep lifting and coming back, to be honest. But I'm not going high up in the hills, so I'm staying safe. And it's a straight path there, straight path back. However, judging by how much water was running down the road, I know last time I came here, which I did look, it was back in April when I came here, and the pathway up to the quarry was, you were literally walking in a little stream then, so I think it's going to be pretty bad today. So I'm now on the start of the walk. Now just near the car park there is in fact a little tea rooms. So nice to stop there after you've done the walk. I'll show you the lake now from here, now as I've got someone out the way. So you can just see my car's just there. And that's the lake. And the quarry is just over that way in the mist. Like I say, it's a nice clear path all the way. Now I'm gonna do my best to try to pronounce where I'm heading, and I do apologise because I know I'm going to get this totally wrong, and I did try to do Google Translate when I was at the car. I should have done it before I left the caravan, but I completely forgot. I've also forgot to bring any money out with me, any cards, so I was just eager to get here. I just thought, oh, I'll have a little drink at the tea rooms. I was like, I've not brought any money with me. Oh, never mind. I have got my stove in the back of the car. But yeah, so where I am now, if I was going to have said it a while ago, I would have said Gorseddau. However, if I'm right that a double D in Welsh is pronounced the, sorry, ignore the lisp, would it be, oh gosh, let me get my head and my tongue around this. Gorseddau. Oh, could it be Gorseddau? I'm sorry. I do need to Google that, but please, I know some of you are going to know. Gorseddau. No, that is, there's too many. I can't do it. Please write it how it's said. So write it phonetically for me, and then I'll know for next time. Sorry. I know I said I'm going to try, but that seems a bit of a mouthful to me. Gorse. No, you can't have a gorse. Give up with it anyway. I'm at the quarry. Well, I'm going the quarry. Oh. You know when I said about the path being like a river? Look at this. It literally is a river. Oh my word. Come on, Mal. This is going to be a fun one. Go on. Oh gosh, you try again. She's so big. Go on, up you come. Come on, Mal. Come on, up and over. Go on. Oh, is it slippy? Go on, I've got you. I've got you. Bless her. Sorry, you had a lovely view of the wall there. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh gosh. She's going to pull me down. Oh, look. So yeah, this is the path. Oh, I might. I think last time I walked, no I'm not, I'm going to stick to the pathway. Come on, Mal, it can't be that bad. Oh, maybe I should have worn my wellies. That might have been more appropriate. Come on, Mal. Right, there's plenty of stones to stand on, so it's not too bad. We're back on slightly drier ground, so just going to show you these old buildings here. I tell you what, it's quite warm. When I got out of the car, I thought it was a bit chilly, but the air's lovely and warm today, despite it being really overcast. Oh, Mal. Come on, Mal. There you go. Oh. So one of the old roof timbers there. Still got the old... Oh, just step over her lead. Look, the old nails in it. So I'm going to guess that was probably for housing the animals in there. Another little one there. But this here, this is pretty spectacular, this building. This would have been the gate posts here, but look at this for a view. How lovely is that? If I just turn you round and you... So you can hear she's off with her whining again. Come on, Mal. Old fireplace there. Another one there. Back out this way, Mal. Come on. Looks like there would have been another part of the building there as well. So it would have been a fair size property here. Go over here, Mum. Oh, that's it. Good girl. Here. There we go. Quite looking forward to this next bit now, because when I did come, it had, to me, it had a bit of a mystical feel about it, like a little enchanted forest. So this time of year, it's going to be even better. All the leaves falling off the trees and all the colours. show you now. I'm just approaching it. There's lots of gates along the way, lots of stiles to climb over. I've got very rusty hands. I looked at my hand and I've got all this brown and I was like, oh, what the heck is that? Oh, I've realised it was off the gate, so I'm going to have a little dip in here and see if I can get it off. I don't want rust on my hands. So yeah, I'll spin you around now. So there's a couple of little buildings here as well. So this next bit that I'm coming up to was, if I've got it right, the house where the bigwig lived, if you like. So this was his property and his private garden area, and the stables are just here in front of me. So I will spin you around and let you see. Right, come on, Mal, through another gate. This is quite a, oh my word, not such a rusty one. Oh, and you've done it the wrong way. Come on, Mal. Oh gosh, I mean gates, honestly. Come on, Mal. Mal, what are you on the sniff of? Come on, this way. Well, something's exciting. Like a drowned rat. Did say it was going to be a wet, muddy one. I know there's a river, well, river stream. There will be a river today, runs across up here. No, we're not taking sticks with us. Absolutely not. You can hear the water, can you, Mal? That probably would have been the site of the house there, maybe. So I don't think that was it. Pretty sure it was here. You can go online and Google this place, and there's so much information about it. It's so fascinating. Right, I'm going to get over here now. Look at this. All coming down from the mountains. Let's find the best place. Probably here, I think. I have got my good old leather boots on, so I should be alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, wasn't too bad. Only wet a little bit. My feet are dry, that's the main thing. Right. Oh, I jumped that bit. Oh, just look at it. I will say, if you're going to do this walk, make sure you have got good footwear, because although it's a path, it's a very boggy path, as you can see. Now there's a really amazing wall that I can't wait to show you all, and it's really fascinating how it's been built. Right, onwards and upwards. So this pathway that we are walking along would have been the old narrow gauge railway, which would have taken all the slate up to the mill, and then from the mill it would have gone to Porthmadog. Don't go in there, Molly, that's a bit fast flowing and a bit deep. Gosh, it is deep as well. Oh, would be a lovely place for a little dip there. Come on. Oh, she's been in. She's soaking. Come on. So nice now. When I say so nice, I mean because the mist's lifted from here anyway. Still up on the tops there. Just look at the view. Couple of well-known summits to my left, and I know one of them has got a trig point on, but every time I've been this area it's always been covered in mist. Now as I'm on a little bit of a flat dry bit, I thought I would give you a little bit of information about the quarry itself. So this quarry is known as the biggest failure in the slate industry. So back in 1845, when obviously the mines were very productive and earning a lot of money, two guys found this land and leased it for £2,000, which when you think back in those days was a hell of a lot of money. So they had really high hopes that this quarry was going to be a huge success. Then over the next 2 years, they got people to invest into the quarry to raise the money to start the mining and to make it a productive slate mine. So then in 1859 was when they started the mining works, and they actually built a little village here for the workers. So they're... Oh, hang on a second. Go on, Ma. So what they'd done was they built 18 pairs of 2-bedroom cottages for the workers and their families, and they were all given 1/4 of an acre of land so that they could be self-sufficient within this site. So it was like a little village, like a little community, and it's quite isolated, so you could see why they needed to be self-sufficient back in those days. So obviously people moved into the cottages, the mining started. However, once they started getting the slate out, they then realised that the quality of the slate was so poor that it couldn't be used for anything other than kind of fencing, urinals, things like that. It could never have been used on the roofs of houses. So they only actually mined here from 1859 to 1871. So yeah, they put all this money into this quarry bit. When you then see the size of the mill that they also built for producing the slate and getting it ready to be shipped out, you can then see the grand scale of how big they thought this was going to be. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Right, I'm now at the wall that I wanted to show you. So if you look at this retaining wall here, right, what I'll do, I'll get further down to it and you'll be able to see, look at the slope of it. So I'm standing at the bottom. Look at the overhang. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh. Let me know your views on the wall. Is it just me, being my geeky self, that just thinks that is just something else? And there we go, there's the view back up that way. So the mill is 2 miles across that way, and that was the nearest that they could build the mill because they needed a good water supply, because it was all operated by a big water wheel, because obviously they had no power. So that was the best spot to build the mill, all the way over that way. Oh, now I've got to get through this. That's the wall from this angle. Look at the size of those slabs of slate. Well, she's trying to get stones as per usual. And it has just started to rain. Never mind. We're here now, but just look at all of that wasted slate. And this is the first row of the little cottages up here. I'm going to try and get the filming done as quick as I can now, because this rain's coming quite heavy. Come on, Mum. You can imagine how bleak it would have been as well living up here. There was also apparently an outbreak of smallpox as well. So look how small they would have been. So we see this come through the doorway there. Fireplace. So this would have been, ow, nettles, the living area. The wall here into what would have been sleeping area. And they would have housed whole families. So yeah, there's this row here, and then there's some more up there as well, which I'm going to go across to because the rain's actually gone off again. That would have been where they got all the slate down from higher up. I said it last time I came here. I don't know what it is about this one. Whether it's because it just gives the total air of remoteness. But it does really give me eerie vibes. I don't know why. I felt it last time I came, and I did keep spooking myself last time. You know me, I'll go anywhere and places don't bother me, but I don't know, there's something. I get this. You're probably all going to think I'm a bit crazy now, but I get this feeling. A little bit of unease. And for those of you who do know me on a personal level, you will know I do pick up on a lot of kind of psychic vibes and things. And especially doing what I do for a living. I know not everybody believes in this sort of stuff, but I do quite often get feels when I'm doing bears for certain people, which I won't go into because I know the ones who don't believe will probably just think I'm a complete crackpot. But yeah, this gives me eerie vibes, and I'm kind of glad you guys are with me. Oh, it's a sheep. Look, I'm doing it to myself. I'm going to show you this bit over here, because this kind of did freak me a little bit last time. Yeah, I don't know. I kept thinking I was seeing things out the corner of my eye last time. Oh, which was a bit unnerving. And even when I took a load of photographs, I really studied the photographs. I don't know what I was expecting to see. But yeah, you see, I'm just getting weird feelings. Does anybody else get that? And no, I'm not having a heart attack or anything. Well, hopefully I'm not. Let's look at this. I mean, it's stunning. But strange at the same time. Come on, you. Now whether on a oh gosh, this is a bit boggy, hang on a sec guys. Whether on a lovely summer's day this would give, I'm just trying to find a way across here because I want to show you this far corner. Go on there, here. Go on there, here. Right. Yeah, as I was saying, whether during summer, when it was a nice day, this would give completely different vibes. I'm quite sure it would. And I will, have to, sorry, just put my hand on a gorse bush. See, I'm sort of like clambering over this to avoid going in that bit there. So I've just seen how deep it is with Molly. Right, I'm not going to even be able to get over that one. I'm going to have to just show you from here, if I can. Oh gosh. But look. You can just see all the water just running down the rock face. Well, the slate. It's it from a slightly different angle. See all the water running down. I thought she was quiet. She's bringing me a present. Seriously, Molly, we are not taking that. Come on. Well, I'm heading away from that bit now. Oh. That would have been one of the little blast shelters there, I think. It's vast, just look at it. I would imagine there's a fair bit up there as well, but there is actually in the hillside. I don't know if you can see it. I can just make out there is a little blast shelter up there as well. And looks like some more buildings. I've never actually been up there. And I think I'll do that on a nice sunny day. Maybe bring someone with me so I'm not spooking myself. Oh dear, see, I feel okay now. It's just that little bit, walking through that bit. No, I feel fine now. I don't know what it is, I just have visions of I don't know, something popping up. And the thing is, I'm not afraid of the dead, it's the living they say you should be afraid of, isn't it? Well, I'll say that, I'd cack my pants if I did see something. I'm being all brave now. You can stop. You'd protect me, wouldn't you, Mom? Oh God, she'd leap into my arms, this one, if something scared her. You can get a good view of the cottages here. Never actually walked up here, so I'm going to have a little explore, see what's at the top. Oh, it was quite steep, that. Such a little little building there. And then another one. It looks pretty much the same here. They've all got these built into the walls. I've not come across those before. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I wonder if these are where the workers would have maybe had the breaks, and I know they didn't get many breaks, but maybe it was to shelter, and I don't know. Anybody know what they are? Right, the good thing about it being so remote and there only being me and Moo, well, as far as I know, there's only me and Moo here. You can have a little wee if you need to, which I needed to, so I'm good to go again. So yeah, we're gonna go back down, walk back to the car, and then go and take a look at the mill. I can think of worse places to be sat having dinner. So that's where I was, just over there. Yep, all the way over there. Now I've come to this little picnic area. I'm going to have these noodles which me and Evie picked up the other day. I said they're handy to keep in the car. And because I haven't brought dinner with me, I thought, right, perfect. Ooh, water's just starting to boil now. Oh, this is just lovely. Never actually had one of these before. I'm going to guess like a pot noodle. So she'll give them a go. Got my fork. Remembered my fork at the last minute. So fill it to below the line. Lid on for 3 minutes. And take in the view. It's a very noisy jet up there somewhere. Right, let's see what these noodles are like. Quite nice. I'm quite surprised about that because I don't normally eat stuff like this. However, after a walk and sat out here, now if I was given them in a restaurant, oh, I don't know actually, they're quite tasty, but no, they're a bit bland looking, they're a bit beige, there's the odd bit of carrot in there, but look at it. So this was why they built it here, because there is a good water source. So I think this is, so here we are, this is where I am. And I think it is a National Heritage Site. So there is a little bit of blurb on it here. So I was here at this one. The one that I couldn't pronounce. Now there's also this one up here. Now the Prince of Wales quarry, I don't think you can actually get to it. I'm sure I read somewhere it was private and closed off, but I could be wrong on that. Anyway. Oh! Come on, Mol. We are the only ones here, so I've let her off again. Come on, Molly. It's almost got gothic vibes, hasn't it? They would have been 2 poles. What's she doing there? Come on. Molly. Would you get the right side of the fence, please? So there would have been, what, 1, 2, 3 floors. Oh, 4, no, 3 floors. That would have been like an attic at the top, wouldn't it? You can see there are holes in the wall where the joists would have been. I mean, looking out you go, oh, lovely views, but the people who were working here would not have been appreciating them views. Come on, Mol. Oh, it's going to go dark now. Oh, heck. Oh, it's a bit drippy. Come on. So it's definitely one to come and see. I don't think you can appreciate the size of it until you're actually up close to it. Oh. We are now back in the car and I am going to head back to the caravan. I am going to dry myself off because my feet are pretty wet. I mean, I've dried them off roughly, put my trainers back on, but the water was coming over the top of my boots in some places, so there was nothing I could do. They are waterproof boots, but the depth of some of the water and mud didn't stand a chance with them. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little visit to the quarry with me and the mill, even if I did kind of spook myself probably unnecessarily whilst I was at the quarry, but it just seems funny. That's twice I've been and twice it's happened now. So I am going back to try and find some history, a little bit more history on it anyway. See if anything sinister did happen there. But anyway, once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support